Hello, I'm Nicole Northgarden and welcome to Thriftmas Day 1. Here we go. Hello, you all. I hope you're doing well. I've decided to do something wild and crazy. We'll see how it goes. I decided to do a version of Thriftmas. If you're not familiar with what that is, there's all different kinds of things that people do in different spaces on YouTube. Some people do Thriftmas though, and they'll like take you thrifting every day or show you a haul every day. I'm going to do a version of that. So I decided what I will do is a mini haul every day of Thriftmas, and then also an advent calendar giveaway, because I watch a lot of FlossTube, which is the place on YouTube where a lot of cross stitch videos live. If you search on YouTube for FlossTube, you'll find a lot of cross stitch videos, which I love. But a lot of them do like a daily, they'll order ahead of time, like a cross stitch advent calendar, which then you get like a little pattern or a little supply every day. And like the person who sends you the advent calendar, like they get wrapped, or companies do this, not individuals, but companies will send you advent calendar and you unwrap one every day. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's so much fun. But what can I do for you all? So I do have a bunch of little giveaways I want to do. And I'm going to mix them up. I'm going to do some vintage. So it'll be vintage cards, like postcards that I have, because I have a ton. And then also some cross stitch patterns that I'm getting rid of. So I think I'll alternate. So one day will be a vintage card. I might throw in an ornament here or there as a special surprise. And then one day will be a cross stitch pattern from my collection that I've either stitched or that I'm not going to stitch. So that'll be our Thriftmas Advent calendar. I am going to film 2 videos today, so you'll see them on December 1st and 2nd. That just gives me a little bit of a jump start, and then I'll film them in batches of 1 or 2 because I want to be able to, tell you the updates of how the week is going or whatever, as well as doing the little mini haul. Oh, did I explain that piece? I'm going to do a 5-item haul every day, as well as the Advent calendar giveaway. So that is my plan, because I told you I am a little backed up on my thrift hauls. And so I thought this would be a fun way to do a daily video, but not have to like be running to the thrift store to find stuff to buy. I have things around me that have not been hauled yet. And yeah, so that'll be a good way for me to get through what I need to do. And I'll be continuing to thrift, obviously. So I'll have new things coming in. These things are all from like the past 2 weeks or so. I did a lot of thrifting over the past 2 weeks. So that is my plan. We're going to do Thriftmas. I've never done this before. My algorithm is already dead. Like a lot of people don't like to do it because the shorter videos tend to harm your algorithm. My algorithm is already messed up, so I'm not worried about it. So yeah. So anyway, so December 1st and 2nd, you'll see me in my same shirt, which is this. It's super cute. I just got it. It's a Christmas tree. It says Merry Christmas. So you'll see this again in tomorrow's video. And I'm filming this all on Sunday, November 30th, just so you're aware of the actual date. I am recovering. I told you I had a cold. I posted a video late last night, Saturday, because I knew Thriftmas was coming and I wanted to give that video another day of being out in the world before something else comes on top of it. But I am feeling better. Thank you for all your well wishes and prayers for my recovery. It really it was a bad cold, but it wasn't like bad. I never got a fever. It wasn't a flu or anything like that. COVID, nothing like that. It was just a cold and unpleasant, but whatever, could be worse. So I am feeling better. My asthma never bothered me because I'm on this magical medication. It's called, oh boy, it's like, I forget the name of it. Oh, it has a very long name, but it basically is like a better form of albuterol for anyone who's familiar. So it's a newer version of albuterol plus a daily maintenance medicine. And I take that every day. And since I've been taking that, I do not have asthma symptoms. It's amazing. And to have a cold, I've never had a cold in my life where I didn't have to go on my nebulizer, which is like a breathing machine where you breathe medicine through the special pipe thing. I've never had to not do that when I had a cold, and I did not have to do that this time. And I told you, this is the first time I've had a cold since the pandemic. So that was amazing, because this is also the first time I've had a cold while on this medication. So that was very cool. Okay. So I'm not going to give you my cross stitch updates right now. I'm still working on a few things. Those, I will pepper those into some videos, just not today, because there's other stuff we're doing. And I want to keep these videos between like 10 and 15 minutes. That is the plan. So I would like to go ahead and get started. I will show you my, let's see, what do we want to do first? Well, we can mix it up every day. So maybe, this time I will do the little bit of a haul, and then I will do the Advent giveaway. Sorry, the Advent Day 1 giveaway for December 1st. So let's go ahead and start. This was a thrift haul. It is mixed. Oh, it was a good spot though. Although these are from different places, but this was a good find. So I don't even remember. Oh, this was from a Savers. The first thing I'm going to show you is from a Savers. It's so good. Look at that. So if you're not familiar, on a few weeks ago, I showed you. If I can remember it, I'll try to link that video. But I have a Holly Hobby collection and a Raggedy Ann and Andy collection. Those are two things I had as a little girl growing up in the 70s and 80s. And so 1976 when I was born. So I only collect Blue Bonnet Holly Hobby though. This was the original. And then in like the 80s, they started coming out with Holly Hobbies in different colors, and they're cute, but they're not the original. So I only collect items with this graphic on it. And this was at a Savers for $4.99. Absolutely love it. It's so cute. It says, happiness is sharing with someone you love. Isn't that cute? So all the Holly Hobby items have like an inspirational quote, something positive, which is great. Yeah, I'm looking at my collection. They usually face this direction, that way. Sometimes they'll flip the graphic and face it the other way, but most of my items have her facing that way. So this is pretty classic. And what's really cool is growing up, I had a metal shelf with this same pattern. It was like a 3-tier shelf. I loved that thing. I had it into my early adulthood. Like when I was married, I still had it. We used it in our garage. And then at some point it got too rusty and I got rid of it. And I've always regretted that because I'm like, could I have restored it? It was very cool. So if I ever see that again, I will pick it up. But I've never seen it. So anyway, so that's my first item, number 1 of our Thriftmas. I also have this cutie little candle. I believe this was from Goodwill. This was originally from Kmart. And it says manufactured in Korea. So that it definitely has some age to it. And here's the old tag and UPC code. So I would venture that this was probably in the 80s sometime. Super cute though. You know, I love these molded candles. They're super fun. So that's item number 2. This, oh my gosh, I love this so much. This was made in Portugal. Oh, I should take the tag off because, you know, I'm trying not to show where I get everything. It was a problem when I was going and thrifting in places because, you know, you don't want to give away your secrets. So this was made in Portugal. I need to get the tag completely off, but I paid $1.99 for it. There's the mark. Made in Portugal. I cannot read the name. But it has a very modern look to it. I'm going to put a little pothos plant in here. They can survive in water. I have them in teapots and other places. So I thought that would be really cute somewhere in my house. So you can't really tell. It's like, it's coming off a little bit more gold. It's actually kind of like a khaki color. So that is item number 3. That was $1.99. Oh, this I'm going to count as one item. It's several, but I'm going to count it as one because they're kind of they go together. And these I'm excited to show you because I want to use them. So, let me grab, oh, it's big. Oh, stuff. Okay. So these were 89 cents for the smaller plates, and I think $1.89 for the larger. Let me see. Yeah. So I got 4 sets. These are Falls Graph, probably from the late 90s, early 2000s would be my guess. And I just think they're cute. I'm going to use them for everyday use. They're, you know, they're not in perfect shape. I don't know if you can tell. They've definitely been used. But I only have Christmas plates that we use on the holiday. And even those, they're like a ceramic that chips really easily. So I don't even want to use those every day. But I really wanted some durable Christmas plates because I love Christmas and I love Christmas plates. So I found these super cheap and they're Falls Graph, which I always love Falls Graph. So yeah. So got 4 sets of those in the thrift store. They also had like a salt and pepper and a cream or sugar, but I didn't want the burden of like all the pieces. That's the thing about like dish sets is like, what are you going to do with all of those things? But these are easy enough. Use them when I'm going to use them, store them easy in a cabinet. That'll be just fine. So, and there's only really 3 of us that are living in my house full time. Hannah will be back for some of the holiday, but she has a house at her school. So yeah, not too worried about, you know, only having 4. I'm not planning to use them for a big dinner or anything. Oh, update too. Sorry, this just triggered a thought. I'm going to go with my little ADHD brain. I do actually have ADHD. So I'm going to let it go right now because I wanted to tell you, I was at the Pink Elephant the other day and I was overhearing a conversation. This lady was talking about her china, how she never used her china because it has a gold edge. She didn't want it to get ruined. But then she realized she wasn't using it, so she was having pristine china that was never getting used. So she decided a few years ago to just use it and put it in the dishwasher. Because that's why a lot of people don't use the dishes, you know, the china, because it has to be hand washed. And that's a pain if you have like a big dinner. So she's like, so I've been just dishwashing it for years and it holds up just fine. And I was like, okay. Because I hadn't used my wedding china in years for that same reason. Because, you know, you get done serving a big dinner and Chris helps me with the dishes, but neither of us wants to wash things by hand if we don't have to. There's other things that have to be washed by hand, but we certainly don't want it to be the dishes. So this year for Thanksgiving, I pulled out my wedding china and I used it and we put it in the dishwasher and it was just fine. So, cause I'm like, I could get to the end of my life and have pristine china that never got used and donate that to the thrift store. Or I could have china that got used. Maybe it has a little wear and tear, but I used it and enjoyed it my whole life. So I've already missed 27 years of marriage. 28? Oh my gosh, we've been married for so long. I'm losing track. 28 years of marriage, but darn it, I'm going to use it now. Sorry, did I startle you with my clap? Probably. Sorry about that. So anyway, okay, so that was cool. That's my little interjected story. Let's get back to the haul. I think I was on item. That was, the dishes were number 4. Is that right? 1. Let's see. Gosh, golly. What did I show? Oh, yes. 1, 2. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, and the dishes. And here's item number 5. This is super cute. It's just a Target find. It was originally $5 at Target. I think I paid like, I paid close to that, but I really liked it. So I paid $4 at the thrift store. But I thought this would be so cute for some of my little Christmas minis. I have such cute minis and I never know what to do with them. So now I could set up like a little scene. I could glue them in if I wanted to. I could use poster tack, you know, or the earthquake putty. So I don't know. I'm going to do something cute with this and some of my miniatures. So I thought that would be adorable. Okay, so those are my 5 items for today. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed seeing those. Let's move on to our giveaway. Oh, I'm a little long. I'm already at 15 minutes. So, okay, so this is how it's going to work. If you want the giveaway for that day, so today is day 1 Advent. So like day 1 of our Advent calendar, of our giveaway Advent calendar. We're going to call it Thriftmas Advent. If you want to enter a drawing for that item, email me. Just in your subject line, put Advent Day 1, and then provide me with your name and mailing address. And full name and mailing address. I will not say your full name online, but that is what I will need in order to mail you the item. I don't like to do a giveaway where then I have to get people's information later, because a lot of people forget to come back and watch your video, and it's too much of a hassle. So if you want the item, I will take anyone who enters day 1 and do a drawing for day 1. And then anyone who enters day 2, a drawing for day 2. And I will already have your name and address. So that's the way we're going to work it. Don't say enter me for all of them. I'm not going to do that. It has to be for that day, because I'm going to do a search. In my email, I will look for Advent Day 1 in the subject line. And then, and I will do a drawing in that way. Keep it easy for myself. So any day that you want to email, even if you've entered all the 24 days before, you have to email me for that day. So if it's day 25, you have to say Advent Day 25. So that's the way we're going to do it. Okay, so let's say the rules. To enter the drawing, you have to be 18 years old. You have to be in the US or Canada. And you have to email me your name, first name, last name, and mailing address. I will not say your last name on the air. I will just say Kenny G. I don't know why that's the name that came to and I will email you back, but that's the name that came to mind. Anyway, so those are the rules. Let's show you today's Advent calendar. So this is Thriftmas Advent Day 1 giveaway. So today is going to be a Christmas postcard. This says Reedsburg, Wisconsin, maybe. I don't know. It was never actually used, so there's no writing on it. It has a rose. It says Merry Xmas. That offends people, but a lot of people say that it's a chi, like C for Christmas, Christ, X. I don't know if that's true. I think it's probably just shorthand. I don't think people were like intentionally trying to take Christ out of Christmas, but I think it's just easier to write sometimes. I don't know. If that offends you, don't enter the drawing for this one. But it is quite cool because it's raised glitter. I don't know if you can hear that. It's like rough. That's because it's glittery. It's embossed. So this will be today's drawing. The back is blank. I just think they're cool. And I will send this to you in an envelope. It won't, it'll be in a Christmas card and an envelope. So you'll also get a Christmas card from me. So yay for that. So if you want to enter the drawing for this vintage Christmas postcard, you can email me. If you're 18 years old and live in the United States or Canada, you can email me. Oh, I didn't give you my email address. Wow. Email me at northgardenmedia@gmail.com. That will be in my description box. And in your subject line, put Advent Day 1. So you're going to email me northgardenmedia@gmail.com. In the subject line, put Advent Day 1, and then provide me with your name, your full name, and your mailing address. And when I will write you back to tell you what you want, I'll do a drawing. And on the air, I'll announce it, but I will only say your first name and last initial. And maybe your state. So that's the way we're going to work it. I hope this is fun for you all. It's fun for me. And then I get to send out some Christmas cards, which I don't really do anymore, to family and friends because, I don't know, just got to be too much. So that's Advent Day 1. That's the giveaway. Those are my 5 items. This video went long. Sorry. The other ones will be shorter. And thank you so much for watching. I'm going to film the second one, Day 2, Advent Day 2, right now. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.